Hello, everyone. This is a new era of the Graps Pod, and you can tell by the viewership. We have reached more live viewers than I think we ever did on our own channel. We're so back. I am Brainbuster. That is Khalid. Been a while since I said that. We are joined by our third co-host, Novi. How are you, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Today's a technical cheat day for me. I'm on my diet, so I've been eating like pure garbage. My tummy feels like it's gonna explode, but I'm very happy, so it's okay.
That's not good.
It'll be fine.
Joseph Holbert is also here with us. How are you, brother?
I'm good. I could do like a really sulky kind of snarky, sarcastic thing here, but I'm actually like sincerely excited, and this is really cool. And this is the first step of that, right? We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up, and I'm really excited for our audience to get a look at Cage Match Chronicles and Puro Time Capsule. But this is a more casual affair, right? It's just going to be kind of a hangout.
Outside of the fact that Cage Match Chronicles is just Grin Grappler, but covering different subjects. I think this is our most naturally LNG show. I think just because we're watching wrestling and talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I actually like the Puro Time Capsule for something that we wouldn't have, because that makes it all the more valuable to have. So I'm excited, man. I like the idea of the channel looking like it has a variety of things, and you guys are going to add to that a lot. So good times. I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah. So if you're not familiar, on this show we have 6 matches coming up. We're just going to watch them and again talk shit. So off rip, I'll put the link to our first match in the chat, or actually I'll put the playlist link in the chat first.
There you go. Yes, and it is linked below.
I guess now.
The description.
For those of you can, the description. Yes, sir.
All right, the playlist link is in the description. I will allow y'all to figure that out. And coming up we have Austin Aries and Samoa Joe first. Yes. Joseph Holbert has sorted this out for us, so if you have an issue with it, blame him.
I tried to. For those, so we should know, Kaden Lee is not here tonight because he's working.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was advertised for this.
He's working on contract expirations at Performance Center. But we all picked a match. He actually got the main event slot, which is very funny. But we all picked a match, and then we put a poll up for you guys to vote on LNG Gold, and that is the Mark Henry Big Show match. So each of us picked these, and I'm sure we'll explain that as we go to some extent. I mean, it's just there's not really much great reasoning. It's just a cool match to watch, right?
Yeah, we just like the matches, probably.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? In a second, Novi's going to count us down.
My heart sank.
First time ever, maybe?
That's not a joke. That actually happened.
First time ever?
Oh, no. This is scary.
My God. Okay. Well, fuck. I immediately have an ad. Give me a second.
Wait, what comes after 3?
Huh?
What comes like if you're counting down? What's
so like usually 2?
Got it. Cool.
And then 1. And then go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say go.
No. That's you say.
You have
talking to the master, motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. My apologies.
You say go.
Yes, that's
so. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Khalid. I just realized I never asked how you are. How are you, brother?
It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. I haven't spoke about wrestling in like a while. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since our last show, I haven't.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Good for you.
Yeah, true. I guess overall, how are you feeling about? I mean, I guess your 2 big companies are AW and New Japan. How are you feeling about the landscape overall? Since you haven't talked about it at all.
You know what? Glad you asked this, because I was literally thinking about this morning about like what's going to be my promotion of the year, because like it's getting about midway. Usually I have it figured out, but right now, man, after Fujita just winning the Best of Super Juniors, and the year New Japan is having, and then AEW, they're another level right now. They're doing their thing, and then Stardom's doing their thing as well. Honestly, like I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait till tournament season is over with to really give my like final answer. But right now it's 3 weights high.
Joe knows this well. You have to wait till the end of the G1 to make these calls.
Yeah. I've made some mistakes before. I heard the Fujita match was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I woke up to Khalid telling me to watch that shit.
Yo is the man, bro. I fuck with Yo, man. He's a good guy. If you've never seen a good singles Yo match, you should definitely watch that.
Interesting. That I don't know if we're doing actual wrestling talk this month, but if we are,
I think we're going to do it in a different format, probably. Yeah.
Fair.
So I want to give a little context, if possible. This is Slammiversary X. It's not the 10th anniversary, but it's 10 years of TNA, right? This is there. 2012. So this is widely considered like the best American pay-per-view they ever did. It's, if you notice, like the best looking show they ever did in terms of crowd.
That
it
was
looks
my
like
immediate
a
thing.
big show. Contrarian Alex was there. This is the opening match. This is a match that was added on like the last week for TV, and they had to. This is when like Eric made it that the X Division was cruiserweights, basically, right? And so they have Hogan be like, "We're putting the belt on it. We're going old school." So, yeah,
that rules. I've completely forgot that Austin Aries used to come out with that fucking. What would you call it? A poncho? What would you call that?
It's kind of a cape, right?
Yeah, kind of.
It's
weird look for a little fella like him.
It is. Rude and Storm was on Bound for Glory of this year, Wesley. Rude wrestles Sting in the main event of this show. And Storm returns to end Crimson's undefeated streak.
My God.
Right.
Jeez.
Crimson was a weird fella. A weird wrestler.
Still is, to be fair.
Yeah. Please, the brackets for the G1 are usually announced like Dominion, right? Or am I overshooting that?
I want to say it's in July, but I can't remember what show's in July. I don't think there's a show in July. So it might be Dominion. It might be Dominion.
Yeah.
Khalid, I would like to ask your thoughts on the Fujita not challenging for the belt at Dominion.
Yeah, so in usual fashion, the winner would go to Dominion, challenge the junior heavyweight title. But Despy having Jun Kasai was it June 25th, I believe? Fujita being the real man that he is, he said, I want a fully focused Desperado. So he doesn't want some, Desperado that's focused on, a different type of match. He wants, a clear-minded Desperado so he can win the title off of him. So him not challenging immediately with context, it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm interested to see where they do that though, because I'm trying to think about like the shows that come later in the year. I don't know what show they would do that on.
I think also people were saying this keeps Fujita from breaking the record for the youngest junior title holder, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
That blows.
For those need a timestamp, we're at 4:41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
We are, and this is a reminder of something I've kind of argued throughout the years. And in some ways, this is worse than the alternative. Samoa Joe was never washed. He was deeply unmotivated. They're different things. Because you can tell he's seen the crowd and he's seen the opponent and gone, oh, yeah, we're going to have a good, we're going to tear it up.
Yeah. It's another, you were talking about like you don't believe in wrestlers' primes or like a wrestler having a prime necessarily. Just a lot of wrestlers are just not really that motivated to put their life on the fucking line like that.
Yeah, I think it matters. I think a lot of factors go into. I mean, obviously, like there's a physical prime, right? But I think.
Yeah.
We were talking about Temru, with some famed Puro expert, and we were talking about Temru, and like I think the best Temru in some ways is old man Temru, where he's miserable. He
is struggling to move at all times. So that way for a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah, because he can be compelling in different ways. It's not, when a NBA player, when a basketball player gets old, they're not going to be able to, play defense. When a wrestler gets old, they use that for their matches and they become more dramatic in a strange way. I mean, look at Bryan Danielson. You feel like Bryan's going to explode at any point sometimes in these matches.
Your point about Ospreay the other day. I was continuing to watch the town hall, and you were like, Osprey could get really fucking good in like 5 years, man.
Yeah. He's already really good. I think it's a matter of how. I mean, he's great actually. I think, but it's a matter of how historically great he proves to be. 31, man.
I'm so interested in that.
Yeah. Hopefully his body holds up. The schedule's pretty light, to be fair. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn.
What a bomb, bro.
I think Big Man's about to fly.
So is this? I mean,
look at
this
the crowd.
in Austin, I guess.
Oh my god!
Oh,
fuck!
There's that famed signature Austin Aries dive, dude. No one quite dove like Austin Aries, man. Wow. Whew. Look at this.
No, this was in fucking Arlington. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh,
Jesus. This is the same arena that Found About 2022 is in. It's like
really?
Yeah. This is
Wow.
like 45 minutes from where All In's gonna be.
We should say, in fear of doing the you have to hand it to, we should say this is the peak of Aries' career, because he wins the world title like a month later, you know.
I used to be such a big fucking Aries fan. Like,
he was great.
I was.
He was great. Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
It's complicated.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit, basically.
Yeah.
That's the long and short of it.
There's like layers to it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even super educated on all the layers, so I'm just like, yeah.
There's like legitimately like bad human things, but then there's also like just like kind of a shithead dumb wrestler thing.
Ego problems, you know.
Yeah, ego
exactly.
issue. Yeah.
There's both, so it's hard to
it's hard to be like, yeah, it's hard to talk about it because it's like you don't want to put one thing above another thing, or like
right, exactly. Yeah.
He did some weird things backstage, but then he also no-sold a pin.
I feel that way though when people talk about Key. Like, I obviously Key's views on a lot of shit I like,
right?
But like, people talk about him like he's one of the worst foot in wrestling, and I'm just like,
he's an anti-vaxxer, man.
Yeah, like a lot of the boys are anti-vaxxers. He just posts about it a lot, you know. I love when Joe does the powerbomb into the crab, right?
Yeah,
super cool.
Look at his crab; it's so funny.
Yeah, it's
looking.
such a like, it's very unique boxing crab.
Aries is like just pointed.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, like, this is obviously a really significant pairing. Novi, do you know why it's a significant pairing? It's not a problem if not. So Aries is the man who ended Samoa Joe's iconic Ring of Honor title reign.
Oh, like the 500 day?
Wow,
I didn't know.
It was Aries, and that was 7-8 years before this. So even then, this is seen as like kind of a flashback thing, which is funny.
Wow.
Guys, this is a very weird Samoa Joe look.
Yeah, it is. He goes for a lot of weird looks, to be honest.
He does.
His hair is bizarre, isn't it? I mean, it's
his hair, but then like the weird soul patch thing that he has.
One thing I noticed when I watch old Joe matches that he's got better at is like he's so much more efficient with his strikes now. So like he threw a really loose right hand there.
Yeah.
He would never throw today. Like he just wouldn't throw. He's trimmed a lot of that stuff. When I watched Hogan era TNA back, Joe would throw strikes sometimes. You'd be like, "Whoa, like that looked like shit," you know. He's and that's not didn't happen often. His stuff still looked good, but now everything he throws is like he's trimmed all the fat in that regard. You know.
Is that a coming of age thing? You think?
I think you just if you as you get older, you do less and you keep the stuff that really looks good, right?
Get good at punches.
Yeah.
Is Ibu counter programming us? Counter promoting. That's fine.
What is he doing?
I don't know. And we're brought up.
One of those Discord things.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna go to his face. He's gonna be watching the exact same lineup. Imagine.
That'd be incredible. Great sell on the Boxer of the Years there, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of those Discord things.
Oh,
dude. It's so funny. Like, if you were TNA and you knew the world title was about to go on Aries, they didn't know yet. I think they made the decision very late notice, but you put the belt on Aries. Like, any wrestling brain would be, let's do Joe and Aries, but with the main event rather than the opening match, and they just like never do it. They maybe wrestled in the Bound for Glory series, or maybe, but like that's it. Oof.
TNA is kind of a dumb company, Joe.
Oh, it's stupid.
They're really stupid, and like it's 10 times more frustrating when you look at how deep their roster actually was.
Yeah,
it's just like,
and it could have been even better if they were smart about who to sign, and I mean, you know, some of the matches we see now, like we saw in Collision lost, you know, a Dynamite 2 years ago now, we saw, and Collision for that matter, we saw Joe and Roddy, and it's like they could have had that on their TV whenever they wanted, really.
Yep.
Like, because most of those Ring of Honor guys would happily have gone to TNA, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're paying well.
Yeah, they weren't paying great, but they're on TV, you know? Yeah. No one was paying great back then. I mean, I think I said this on the air, but I've got the choke here. When Hawkins and Ryder were edge heads, they were on $52,000 downside.
They were getting chokeslammed by Taker through tables on pay-per-views.
Yeah, that was their downside.
That's fucking wild. Insane.
Close shave.
Wow.
There. Close shave. Referee Hebner. Always get a Union Jack deal at TNA shows because it's so popular in the UK.
I was going to ask, like, why is that there?
Yeah, dude, TNA was so big in the UK. People always fly out. Like, it's wild, man. Like, I was at some of those shows where they would have 10,000 people, man. Wild.
That's wild.
There's one the year after this that like Hogan's on that had a huge house. Huge house.
All those people yearning for World of Sport. They were attracted to TNA, bro.
Yeah. So Robbie E and was like, finally. So this match, I really do enjoy it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of Joe's only truly good matches in that time, sadly.
It's always weird to think, like, how long he went without.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, goodness.
I remember that vividly. It gets better, too. It gets way better, actually.
Throw his whole body into it.
Dude, this is so awesome, man.
Aries, the way you work.
Here it comes.
Oh my god!
Shit. Dude, he like didn't get him up high and it made it look so much sicker, right? He just tight angle. Damn.
That rocked.
Yeah, it's
really, champion of the world.
Really fun match. And that's when he does the option C thing where he cashes in the X title for the big one. And he works with Rude and they have a great match. Yeah. He wins the belt.
That's an interesting concept, like cashing in your belt for.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of makes the X Division belt look like shit. So never mind.
Yeah, there's something to. I liked the. Do you remember the NWA's thing with Colgan where it was like, if you were the TV champ, if you defended it 7 times or something, you could then get a shot at the world title.
Yeah, that rules.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you do kind of inevitably have the problem of like, why do people want these lesser belts?
Right.
Like, what's the point of them? You know. Like in kayfabe, what? Like, does Kenny Omega think his belt is more important than Moxley's belt? Does he not want Moxley's belt? Like, what's the? I don't know.
We should incorporate that into our TEW.
We should. Speaking of such, tomorrow night, LNG Gold. Gonna sell stream during Raw. Oh my goodness, that brainbuster.
That's what I said. All right, folks. I'm putting the link to the next match. If you don't have the playlist.
Yes, we're gonna reset after every match too.
Right. Yeah. Yep. So Novi, get used to counting, pal.
It's a lot, bro. I've never done this before, and you just rushed me into it like this.
Yes.
6 countdowns. That's brutal.
It's not a fucking countdowns, bro.
I'm gonna up your pay, bro. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck, you're not.
I'm taking some money from Caden's other shows.
Oh, fair, actually. Fair.
Fist bump for the lads there. Wow.
Red Meat. There's going to be one TEW show tomorrow. Oh, do you mean on the show? Yes. Or on the channel? Yeah.
So here's the thing. Yes, but they're going to be very different. The confirmed shoot one will stay untouched. This one, after tomorrow night, will live on Twitch and then will be edited for YouTube viewing with like a lot of the fat trimmed. Mm-hmm. So you can pick how you watch, but they're going to be very different because, frankly, the scenario Saint confirmed she would never do.
Right.
He absolutely hates these things. So yeah, it'll be on Twitch. But again, don't feel any pressure to like subscribe to our Twitch and that stuff because frankly, you don't need to. It will be posted on YouTube too. So just in a different way. All right.
Twitch lives.
It
All
does in some form or
Novi?
fashion. Minecraft. Novi, go for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
5?
Yeah,
You're adding work for yourself.
it's okay.
It's fine.
I like the distance. It gives people time to be like, whoa, what's going on here? And then they can, get the match up.
Instagram is a weird place. Sorry. What the fuck?
I used to see a lot of people dying on there, but I don't see that much anymore.
Yeah, I got a notification that a follow request was accepted, and then I went to it. Never requested to follow this person in my life. Look at Kyle O'Reilly, dude. What a worker. Khalid, this is your match. Do you have a reason, or do you just like all these fellas?
Well, I mean, like, obviously, I like everyone here, but
Right.
this is so usually for Grapscast, like the matches I pick, they're matches that I know about that I haven't watched. And this one, the reason why I even remember this match is because their manager or their like they had a trio with Shayna Baszler kind of, and I just remember her being ringside for like all of this. I was like, damn, like Shayna Baszler was in ROH, like that's such a
That is weird
odd
to
thing
think about now.
Yeah,
It's so weird. How long was she there?
I don't think it was.
Couldn't have been that long.
It wasn't. Yeah.
No. I know she was doing some like shimmer stuff as well around it, or like some like shimmer stuff, and then
she does some Japan too, right?
Yeah.
Look
My
at Bob
God.
Fish.
I was a big
Yeah.
Red Dragon guy, man.
I was
Oh,
too.
It's weird. Like in hindsight, there's not a ton of their matches that have stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
But like when they were a team, I really liked Red Dragon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, Khalid knows this more than me, but Kyle O'Reilly's like singles junior work in Japan is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
so
Kyle
good.
is the better half of the team, and I like Bobby.
Well, yeah.
but yeah,
Prime Bobby was awesome too.
yeah. I think
Have you ever
so.
seen that stuff, Novi?
I've seen very little of like Bob Fish, I would say.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen a lot more of him in like
Oh.
Red Dragon and stuff, which is obviously mainly where he's at.
Yeah.
He's always just pops me.
My God, Rock Romero's on commentary.
I like his look here too with the beard and stuff.
Sign of things to come, bro. We should note too, if you're enjoying this, we have a great piece of advice that I am going to give you, folks. We're actually suggesting that you smash, you heard me, smash the like button. It's very important. This is the Graps Podcast LNG debut. There are around 40 of you in here. Let's show some love.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
For a new era. It's going to be a great time. Have to look forward once a month. We're going to be partying, watching some matches, discovering some stuff, remembering some stuff. All of the
Fill me in.
above.
What is this? What is the fish tank?
The
was
fish
this?
tank was Bobby's. It was his Ring of Honor talk show. It was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet that was really good.
I was a pretty big Bobby Fish guy for a while there because like his mustache was sick. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Tyler Bate kid can never.
no, because he just looks like a man than he Bobby Fish, you know.
Yeah, bro.
And like I know it sounds like I'm being a dick, but like Tyler Bate was
right.
when I first saw Tyler Bate, he was like 19 years old. You know? Like Bobby was old when I first saw him.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
What
era
year
of
is
Young
this?
Bucks. This is.
This is 2015, I believe.
Mhm.
When
That
did
would be
ROH
very,
start?
very shortly after joining the Bullet Club, right?
I'll say 2014. Oh, sorry.
ROH started in
Or-
2001 or 2002. When did ROH start?
2002 was Ring of Honor started.
Okay, so this is the 13th anniversary show, I believe.
Okay, all right, cool.
So it's 2005 or 2015.
So they've been in Bullet Club for a bit then because
Mhm.
they join for the Super Juniors tag tournament I think, at the end of 2013. I think.
Yeah.
And that's where Balor does the famous thing where he forgets what their names are and he calls them Nick Buck and Matt Buck, the Young Bucks. And all of the rest just a Bullet Club like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's Nick Buck.
Gee.
What the fuck is happening?
What is this?
Wait, what was that? Wait.
The red. How was the red mask guys? Do you remember that? I don't.
No. Was
Hold
that
on.
the Homicide and Eddie Kingston bit? That gimmick? That was before, right? Remember when they had like their gimmick with the masks?
Mhm.
Look at
I
the
wanna
guy in
say
the
that's-
crowd.
I want to.
Whenever it cuts to him, he's like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on." Bro.
I feel like that was a couple years earlier, though. Yeah, Andrew's right. This
Knights
is the
of the
show.
Rising Dawn is what they're called.
Pop. This is the show where Samoa Joe returns. Andrew's right. Yeah.
Wow.
And then they chant "fuck TNA." He's right, and Joe laughs. And then he works with ACH. He works with Elgin. He works with Kyle O'Reilly, which they would
Mhm.
later have a really underrated Dynamite rematch.
True.
In the Owen, and
Mhm.
yeah, and then he gets signed, and then he does a match that's very much lost, but I thankfully have, and everyone wants to just DM me because who cares? After he's signed to WWE, they do Joe and AJ versus Daniels and Kazarian, and it couldn't air on TV
Wow.
because he was signed officially, but they put it on his DVD, so it's out there. It's very, very cool.
People are gonna forget about that Kyle O'Reilly run on Dynamite a few years ago.
I'll never forget it.
We'll never forget it, but there are gonna be people out there where you're like, watch all these matches. He was so good, man. He still is good.
Yeah. It sucks that he got injured when he did because it was clearly like, I'm not saying he's gonna be the world champion, but Tony was
There was some
using him
momentum.
a lot.
Jesus, Todd, get in there, bro. What is this? Just walked in the ring and did that tandem offense. Todd Sinclair's just standing there watching it. Come on, man. What is it? Did they think they're the Young Bucks? Here we go. Matt Jackson here playing Robert Gibson. Look at the hot tag. Clotheslines. Man, the Bucks at this time were they were a sensation, man. They really were.
Mhm.
Still are. I mean, God, great team, but
Yeah.
this is like the
I
height.
still don't.
Their...
I still don't think they've like actually properly received their flowers in any way.
I agree, but I also just, I saw it to read wrestling fans, right? I
Yeah.
don't anymore.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately, as we all have, we've experienced wrestlers passing away, and like you quickly realize how sentiment changes, and when guys retire, how sentiment, it's just like I don't know anymore what people think of wrestlers. I definitely think. I think people that lived this and watched he lost his feet. My God, that's very un-Matt Jackson. Like, I don't think people that lived through this and like saw it or even have watched it have like a reverence to the Bucks that people don't have that just saw them on AEW though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because that's beautiful. Look, no doubt about it. They do have deficiencies as TV characters. Oh, they're not, great promo guys, right? Like they're not.
they're very specific promo guys.
Right. Like if someone doesn't like them on AEW TV, it's like I get it, but I don't know. Their resume is pretty impressive, man.
Yeah, I think just people talk about them crazy a lot of the time.
They do. It's I think unfortunately a lot of people have one side of the story with the Punk thing, and it affects both parties in that regard, right?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If that like legitimately affects your opinion,
It's stupid, isn't it?
You're fucking dumb.
We talked about this at length off the air the other week. It's just not.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
It's just I have wrestlers that I love that I know other people I like dislike. They know them personally. It's none of my business, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn.
Sweep the. Oh, what a boot there. Oh, super kick on the way, I think. Oh, the spit cell.
Oh my God.
The spit cell, man. Damn.
I watched my first personal Bucks shoot interview not too long ago. And their story about the super kicks, like you can't help but laugh at that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was I can't remember who it was, but they were like they banned super kicks on the show and they just did a bunch of them anyways.
What else are we supposed to do?
They're funny, dude. Those
guys. That's my stuff.
They have a very particular type of humor, but they can be quite funny.
They're very funny.
Yeah.
Telling some of the Dragon Gate stories are very funny too.
Like the Gabe Sapolsky story or the shoot Dragon Gate.
The Gabe story.
Yeah. Indie Taker. Double down, centering. We better get that famed Nick Jackson comeback, do you reckon?
Looks like.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Shut down.
Oof. He's going to do this.
Yeah.
God, I love the fucking sweep.
I like the one to the back of the head a lot. You know, when he kicks the back of the head and brings him up with a forearm. My goodness.
They just said Sinclair letting a lot slide here. Fucking telling me.
I mean, I think people don't realize, but that was kind of. Oh, look at that!
Great match. That is just.
That timing was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah. The way Nick got to his feet immediately too, trying to get out.
Yeah.
Was sweet.
Headbutt. It was like
my God.
Harley Race headbutt from Bobby.
Oh,
damn.
Dude, I watched Vader and Flair from Starrcade 93 last night.
Yeah.
And I forgot. I mean, he's done it multiple times, but when Harley goes for the headbutt on Flair and Flair moves, fucking hilarious. I cracked up, dude.
Dude, that's that whole thing with the interviews and the build up and
Yeah.
Mean Gene goes to Flair's house and
Mhm.
yeah, that stuff's magical, man. It's tough. It's you're watching this pretty a very complicated relationship with Ric Flair at this point. He's just there's a lot of there's a real bad people in wrestling, but he just has to keep reminding me that he's a piece of shit.
He's so openly an asshole. So
it's awful, dude. But that whole presentation to me is peak wrestling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when he wins the strap, they go backstage and he comes back out and the whole place rises. Yeah, I don't know.
That entire thing, I was like, why? A babyface run from him would have been a prolonged babyface run.
Yeah,
would have been awesome.
That's what he should have been, dude.
Yeah,
I think coming out of he should never turn again after the Funk program.
Mm-hmm.
But I get they wanted him to work with Sting and Luger, and he always liked to be a heel too. Oh,
Indie Taker, brother.
I always like the visual of these shows. I know it looks kind of gloomy, but I don't know. I liked this Ring of Honor. This was a fun Ring of Honor era.
Yeah,
I think you can tell there's a lot of people in there, which kind of saves it.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Thank you, Midtakes. This is very, very, very nice of you. Appreciate it.
Very nice. True too. I mean, it's been great to have Buster. You know, I think Buster's first show was Grand Slam, which was September.
Yep.
And we've had Khalid. You know, we did the Ask the Grinners with Khalid. We did a couple of Grinalongs, but I've said it a bunch. I think Khalid's probably the most underrated person in the space. So
yes.
I'm excited for people to hear.
Khalid's so underrated.
Ooh.
I don't even know if he's by his own volition in the space. You know what I mean? He barely pops. He barely does anything. Wild.
Yeah, because he's too busy watching and talking about wrestling and enjoying it. Rather than posting still images of Ron Killings going, TKO, what are you doing?
Bro. I've tried so hard to stay quiet about that.
I know. It's I just can't. And let me be look, before we go further, obviously, hell of a run. Shout out to Truth. Everyone who worked with Truth can feel whatever they want. That's their guy. But how are people selling for this? They're shocked about this stuff still, man. Of course they're cold. They're TKO. We know this already. Shit. We're going to do this every time.
We're probably going to, yeah.
Yes.
You are going to.
And also, one other thing. Sorry, I know we're talking over this Shane Burgess this sport. My bad. This match is killer. One other thing.
Legitimately.
The Vince would never shit needs to go away. Specifically as far as Truth. Maybe Vince would never because they were friends. Vince fired over 20 people at the start of a global pandemic, dude. What are we talking about? Anyway.
They continue to fire waves of people.
Yes,
so
insane. Nonetheless,
Yeah,
what's happening for you guys right now, by the way?
The Bucks are walking towards Shayna Baszler.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that was
Kyle.
awesome. Double boot, brother. Off the apron. Kyle looks so young.
He does, dude.
I love when they're in
Oh my
ballrooms and
God.
stuff. There's not steel folding chairs like where the security sits. There's just like hotel
Yeah.
chairs.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, yes, we're going to superplex.
Oh, my God.
Look
Is
at
it the
that.
Falcon Arrow or the suplex?
Oh, he does the Falcon Arrow, right?
Yeah,
Turning.
he does it.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, imagine how that feels on the tailbone. I forgot Bobby did that,
Oh.
man. Chasing the dragon. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shades of Ounces Forever.
Todd. Hell of a wrestling match, dude. Oh, wait. I jumped the gun. Bob Fish has been robbed. I have sound low, so I saw the referees. Look at this asshole, dude.
This is
they're
very
gonna-
of its time.
They're gonna light him up when he comes back off the ropes,
Uh-huh.
right? He's gonna hit the ropes. Yeah, he is. They're gonna
Oh,
light him
yeah.
up. Boom! There it is. That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Uh-huh.
Love this move.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that was a sweet move, and he pushes him back up.
oh, that's
Oh.
so sick.
Red Dragon was so fucking good, dude.
This was a cool era because then, right around this time, because it's after Kozlov's retired, they do this is when Trent joins Rocky and they become Roppongi Vice,
Mm-hmm.
which is like, man, that team is awesome.
Crazy underrated as well.
Yeah, they were my favorite team. I had a shirt, which is very funny.
That's awesome.
Walk around college with a Roppongi Vice.
Awesome fucking match.
That was sick, dude.
That was sick.
So
Star
weird
rating?
seeing
Okay.
Shayna in that spot, man.
It is very weird.
We're sticking with mid 2010s Ring of Honor here too, huh?
We are.
Sure are.
Put the match in, or y'all put the match in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't have the playlist, moving to
This
Paul
one is
London
like
versus Roderick Strong. This
A
was on
mini
Green
piece of the
Grappler, right?
screen. Yeah, we cover it in Green Grappler, and that's why you picked it right, Novi, because you heard about that.
Yes, it's been in
Yeah.
my watch later for quite some time.
Yeah, this is not an official upload, so the quality's a little lesser, but this is one of the most underrated Ring of Honor matches of that era. I'm very excited to rewatch this with you guys.
Let's go.
I don't think I've watched this for like a fucking while. It's been a long time. Very long time.
Unless,
Mhm.
well, guess when you can watch it again, Brainbuster?
Right now.
In 5,
Oh,
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You're pretty good at this.
What was the
Appreciate
amateur
that.
mistake I used to make, Bus? I used to and go.
Yes.
Yeah, you would say and go.
Terrible.
You never got the
Represent-
hang of that, Joe.
I did not.
Yeah,
Here
back
he is.
is correct, by the way. RPG Vice. I understand they probably don't have like a trademark or something. Horrible name. Just really bad.
I think they're doing it because they're heels. I think they're doing it because they're heels. Like, I don't know.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Because when they were first Roppongi, I think they were, I don't think they were faces, but they were in chaos. So it was like,
Right. Yeah.
and they were actively in Japan, and that's where like Rocky would be at all the time with Roppongi. But now that they're just in the States, I guess. But
I don't know. Yeah,
it is.
they've definitely called them Roppongi Vice.
they have, yeah.
Yeah. Because they were sort of FTR as Roppongi Vice, right? Didn't they?
I think
think so, yeah.
when Rocky first came, like when he first started doing TV stuff, and it was like best friends and Rocky, and whenever they would tag, they'd be like, "Oh, it's Roppongi Vice." Like, yeah, I don't know this.
I could swear they played the old music too on
They
AEW
have.
TV.
Well, that's Rocky's music, so I can.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thought it was
Oh,
like-
yes, it most certainly is. Probably.
He makes all his theme songs, all like all his theme songs he's had in New Japan is
Yeah.
all his.
And he made one of Anderson's themes too. One of Cole's themes was him. It may I don't know if it's the one we always post now. You know the sort of like meme one with the guns done. I don't know if it's that one. One of the Cole Anderson singles themes is a Rocky Romero original.
Why is Roddy Strong wearing a World Series of Poker T-shirt?
He's just fucking man, bro.
He's a gambler, bro.
I wasn't
Likes
sure
to
if there was
party.
like a reason.
He bets on himself.
He likes to party, bro. He bets on himself.
Shut out.
Damn streamers.
You
Look
recommended me a
cool.
match, Roddy and Speedball, PWG.
Yeah.
That match is awesome.
That match is one of the best matches of the 2010s, dude.
So sick.
I think that match is like a top. For me, it would be my top 5 PWG matches because I do actually like a lot of PWG stuff. I know that may surprise some people, but PWG has like legitimately hosts some of the best matches of that time.
Yeah.
It just eventually it does get to a point where it's like a little bit, it's a bit parody of itself a little bit, but man, like 2013, 14, 15, like fuck, amazing.
I think Gargano and Ciampa have their best match there. It's fucking hilarious. Is that like a mystery vortex show? That's awesome.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah,
I love that match.
I mean, those lineups now look ridiculous, don't they? Like, it's just, and that's why we talked about this the other day. That's why you can't have the indies are never going to be like again because Tony Khan would rightly have those guys on his TV.
Yeah,
and so would Triple H. Like,
it's going to be different. Yeah,
yeah. It's just
we say that, but then like Adam Priest is like not signed.
Right, Adam Priest. But let's be honest, he's the outlier. Like,
yeah. I just mean like,
yeah, there's always guys that fall through the cracks.
Yeah, definitely. It's just weird to me. Him, really, of all people, he's so good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dragon obviously thinks he's great, so
yeah.
I don't know.
You gave him a ton of praise on that Dean show before and after.
He said he was the best indie worker in the world. Or no, I think he said in America, but still.
I mean, I couldn't argue with him.
It's like being the fastest runner in the Holbert family. We'll some mat wrestling here, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Look at London's boots.
This London gear is pretty sick.
I mean, this is at the point where Paul is just like, oh, fuck it. Yeah.
He's got, I mean, I know I already said this already, but he's wrestling Neon again. I haven't watched the first one, but it's happening in MLW, which, well.
I'm sure it'll be as cool as the first time.
Well, the environment will probably be pretty tough.
I think Bruce would fit just fine on modern American TV, to be honest with you. Just he's willing to do whatever role, and he plays the role really well. So
just got to put him in the right spot.
Yeah, there's definitely a spot out there.
Oh,
oof!
How damn crisp was that kick, dude?
Yeah. Oh,
I clipped this sequence. This is sexy. Look at this. That leapfrog, dude. Running leapfrog.
Oh my God.
It gets better. Lock in. This is sick.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
It was like they both went to do something and it just looked like a collision. Like he chopped him out of the air, but he also ate like a forearm, it looked like.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Roddy's one of the heaviest chop guys in history of wrestling, right?
Ever. Which is very funny looking at him.
Yeah. I think it's a technique thing, bro.
Yeah. He should wrestle Mikey Nichols, to be honest.
True. Mad Mikey.
EMDK versus Paragon? Good lord!
Oh.
That'd be sick, yeah.
Dude, I watched Cena versus Jericho from SummerSlam 05 today. And there's a moment in that match where John Cena throws chops, and it's very interesting. Very interesting.
That is a big man to be throwing.
Yeah.
That's a strong fucker.
It's very interesting.
Paul London here just looks like he's just so like just I'll show up and have a sick match for Roddy.
I forgot who brought it up. We were talking about Priest earlier. Priest being the one that like joins Ricochet's faction would be
nice.
Incredible. I need that.
Very nice. That's probably the best route.
He hasn't wrestled Roddy, right, on the Indies since Roddy came back out.
Oh, I feel like we definitely would have had to have seen that, right? If it did happen.
I feel like,
he has not.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I know a place where they could wrestle.
yeah, because that could easily be made, right? Like,
Yeah.
Didn't Roddy do a DPW show when he came back?
yeah,
Yeah, he wrestled
Yeah.
Abe.
it's very good match. And I think Priest's match on that show got like a lot of buzz too.
Let me see here.
Dude, did you see that backbreaker minute Ghana we were talking about?
Yeah, dude. Wild.
What would be that show? Limit Break 2024?
Yeah. 23?
23.
20.
That the I think it was 24.
24
Yeah,
because
it's
he
24.
was. It was like around the time he was the international champ. It was somewhere in that time.
It was
Oh, yeah.
he wrestled Kevin Blackwood,
Yeah.
and their matches are always quite good. So
No, that's something else, dude. That's something else.
that was on Limit Break with Roddy and Abe.
Oh, Priest was. Sorry, I forgot
Yeah,
his name.
Priest
Roddy.
wrestled Blackwood.
Yeah,
Oh
my bad.
no, that's all.
No, the reason I was confused because Roddy worked Blackwood in his first indie match out.
Mhm, yeah.
Wasn't that like on Revolver or something?
Something like that, yeah. No, it was Revolver. He wrestled Speedball.
Right.
Prestige. Khalid's right, yeah.
Prestige, yeah, you're right.
Dude, he just hold him into the post. Look at this. Damn, that post looks like hell. So look at it. Oh,
It has corners. It has like straight up.
Yeah.
Corners. That is.
Andrew, you're probably right about Ricochet's faction just being crew. I don't want it to be, but yeah.
so the only thing about that is it's not really much of a contrast, is it? You know, it's like sort of. I don't know. I feel like if you put him with two big lads, it would sort of mix up the
Yeah.
like the Gates of Agony, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be
Like,
quite awesome.
imagine Ricochet doing higher spots off a big toe's shoulders and stuff. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking classic. Eric Stevens posted a text from Roddy. It was like a link.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Fuminori Office, fucking video page.
Oh, double down, man. That was a collision. I love when they throw themselves into the double crossbody spot. Always looks good.
And also, I haven't seen what any of y'all been saying about like Fighter Fest. What do y'all think about the Fighter Fest cards?
Oh, bro.
Dude, I can't wait.
Looks really
It's going to
good.
be fucking awesome.
There's
I
a
think they'll
chance
add
I have to
another
miss
match
some of
as
it. A chance I have to miss something. I have to record something. But like,
Mhm.
it's 4 hours long, so
Yeah, we
I'll
It's
still
yeah.
be there for most of it, you know.
Mhm.
But I mean, the FTR match is like, I'm not an
Yeah.
expert, but I've seen both guys work, and I know that's like the best matchmaking for FTR in that.
Bro, Dax and Atlantis is going to be fucking awesome
Right?
to watch.
It's the
gonna be some
perfect
beautiful match.
perfect guys from CML for them to work. I feel
Yes, yeah. Then you got that 4-way.
like. Ooh.
Dorada and Kenny is going to be incredible to watch work.
They're adding another match. I feel.
The women's tag. Well,
There's gonna be hella matches because like that's only 6 matches and it's 4 hours. There's gonna
Yeah,
be
they're gonna have
another-
tons.
Yeah.
I think this is only Dynamite what we're seeing.
Yeah.
I think one of them might bleed in. I think they're gonna do the crossover thing they did that time with
Right. Oh,
Collision and Rampage.
Ooh.
my God.
Look at Paul London, man. Good God.
Very sharp. Very, very sharp. Yeah, Rocha, you're right. Cash and Templario working together too is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe and John Moxley is going to be.
That's gonna be a good match.
I'm like confident enough in Moxley again, which I was never as deep as some people were. I thought he was still a good wrestler, but
People
How
were
we-
taking
you
it
know,
far. They were taking it
taking
a
it
bit far.
pretty fucking far.
Pretty
yeah.
fucking far.
It'd be
But-
crazy if someone on a live stream was like, someone shoot John Moxley. That'd be crazy if someone did that, right, Novi? Wouldn't that be uncomfortable to be
that would
around?
be
Dude,
insane.
nobody should ever see something like
No,
that.
right?
That'd be
Yeah.
so bad.
And then people clip it. You imagine people clipped it?
Dude, I could never imagine someone clipping something like that. I feel like some people would like just not do it. It seems like probably a good thing not to clip. But I don't know, man. Never know what could happen in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
John
were
Moxley
saying-
on Mark Briscoe is going to be sick.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty bad for a minute there, but he's definitely like
He did have a couple bad matches.
I
it
think
was just,
he's
it
been
was
like.
just good matchmaking
Oh,
at this
Jesus.
point. That's what's helping him right now.
I think he's working a little differently too.
Also true, yeah.
Oh, there's that.
I think he's
beautiful
been
drop
pretty
soul.
fucking off his Revolution.
Ooh.
Jesus! Oh, he hit his head
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
And he hit the
Does
spot. that
anybody
was
do
on
the
that.
drop salt now? I've
No.
not seen anyone do drop salt. in a
Yeah,
while.
no.
That's
Like-
crazy.
There's like, I think there's a lot of great wrestlers, but there's a belief that the shit that guys like London used to do has just been evolved past, and it's like it's just not true. Have you just watched Paul London's matches? Like, you just named something he specifically did that no one does now. Like, if Paul London in 2003 Paul London existed today, he would be like a god, you know?
Yeah.
He'd be wrestling Ospreay.
Yeah. Which would be awesome.
Yeah.
Be the sickest move match you ever saw.
Jack Evans, bro. Like, bro, I miss Jack Evans so fucking much, man. I don't know.
Jack Evans was different.
So
unbelievable.
insane,
bro. Unbelievable. Absolutely.
Him and Ospreay would do actual sex in the ring. They would actual move sex in the ring. Like, that's just crazy.
That was a crazy crop of talent, man.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy.
Oh my
God.
I love when he catches him off the floor. He pulls him off when he catches him. Oh my God.
He fucking manhandles
He pulls him
dude.
so fast.
The sickest thing is like he catches him and then he throws him up again, you know? Like,
it's not one swift move. He fucking grips him.
God.
Amazing.
Already strong, man.
We hope you're enjoying this, folks. Great attendance here this evening for the program.
Yeah,
what are you saying,
guys.
Khalid? Sorry, mate.
I was gonna say, so they haven't announced anything for the Grand Slam in Mexico, right? They haven't announced anything for that.
Isn't it? There's a Ricochet and Volador, right? Or no, it's the Tuesday before.
They've announced the Tuesday and the Friday shows, but they haven't announced anything for the actual Dynamite.
Oh,
Interesting.
The show with hold on.
Oh my God!
Superplex. Oh, that looked beautiful.
Yeah.
They announced Ricochet and Volador for the Fantastica Mania show, which is like a full card already. Like, that whole card is completely full out now. Which is it's an amazing card. That CMLL trios match might be insane, but Grand Slam Mexico, like, what are they even going to put in there?
It should be like fucking.
Should be an all-star card, man. I don't want to do that thing where like you pretend you're concerned about saying just to create discourse. I have no interest in that, but like I'll just say I hope they're taking that very seriously. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because the show they did at the Tokyo Dome was a great wrestling show, but it felt like they left a lot on the table in terms of like hype, to be honest.
Yeah,
you know, like there was a lot of guys I wanted to see work the Dome that they just
didn't.
My
God, that was awful.
The stomp counter, brother.
That was so sick. MA, stop it.
How good is this wrestling match, man? Good.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Beautiful. Also, the Tokyo Dome point too. They've nearly sold out, if not already sold out, Arena Mexico.
I think they did. They sold out.
It's like I'm not even a fan who has, because I'm not a big I don't know a lot about Lucha Libre, so I'm obviously very aware of Arena Mexico and I've seen matches from Arena Mexico, but it's not something that like strikes that chord with me, right? But we all know in the whole of all of wrestling, the entire wrestling world, that's in the top tier, dude. Like that's one of the buildings, you know. Like I just hope they take it seriously and they bring the heaviest hitters and the coolest stuff they can bring.
Yeah. Kenny needs to have like a big time singles match. They should just book it like it's a fucking like that's the version for the month.
Just
they
rough,
should,
scrappy, man.
Ospreay needs versus match.
Jesus Christ! Oh, what a great sell!
See, this goes back. We talked about primes earlier. This is a different match than these guys would have had 10 years earlier. But man, it's every bit as good. It's kind of. I mean, there's a lot of cool moves, but it's also kind of gritty. This still, huh?
Yeah, it's scrappy. Fits the environment of the show, you know.
God, London's gear is still popping me. That looks like he's about to work fucking Battle Arts.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, his gear now is insane.
Yeah,
it's like body slam. Rod he grabbed the middle rope there when he was climbing.
Russia says Lucha Blog posted that the public wants more of a Dynamite card rather than a CMLL versus AEW card.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Dynamite, like people have to realize, man, AEW's roster is insane. Like people want to see the stars, you know.
Oh my God!
Ow!
Yes.
It's the same as when they come to the UK and people go, "Who's Oku working?" And it's like, brother,
right?
Like, obviously, it's different because we don't have a national promotion. But the point is, like, people want to see an AEW show to some extent, right?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Obviously, feature CMLL talent, but I think you should be.
I think
Now
they
the
should
talent
split it.
for it.
Like, oh my god!
Ow, Jesus!
I think they should kind of split it. Where like have
Yeah.
one big AEW match, one big CML versus AEW match, and
Yeah.
then one like maybe have like the
Do the party
have like a
match.
TNT title match. Yeah, that kind of definitely do a party match.
Do
Definitely
a Bucks party match.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, honestly, at this point, do a Bucks party match should just be like, just on the play ball, on the play calling sheet for every show you do. Right? It should be a play
Yeah,
call for
for
every
real.
show.
Yeah, man. Man, I fucking love the Young Bucks.
They're awesome. Oh my god!
Holy
See, it's a little rough around the edges. It makes the match better.
It's sick.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Right.
So like,
He's gonna pick it up, isn't he?
Oh my god!
you guys,
Yeah, he is. He's on.
There you go.
you guys are watching this with me, so this is not just a me thing. Why does no one talk about this match? Right? Like,
yeah, man.
no one ever talks about
crazy.
this match.
How
Roddy
deep
has
that
time.
catalog is. That catalog, that
That's
ROH
it.
catalog is fucking.
It's the RH catalog and it's the Roddy Strong
Yeah,
catalog,
yeah,
man.
no,
Like
Roddy
people just it's so deep.
God, I wish AEW did like more DVDs and did more with that catalog.
Bro,
Just
every time
something,
we talk about this, I get so mad because like imagine the compilations they could create.
dude.
Do you know what?
You
Like,
mixed in Roddy Dynamite matches with this match, and
well, the one you would do, like, as much as the name sucks, Best of Paragon would be insane because you have
Yeah.
all three of them. You have like the Ring of Honor and the AEW stuff. You
Mhm.
can do them as to get a team, as singles. Like, I'm not a big Adam Cole guy, but he has good stuff and he has stuff
Yeah.
to remember. And also, it would help sell the thing because he has the Wembley main event, right?
Yeah.
So, all that shit, So, yeah, man. It's
and you could
crazy.
realistically just upload these like on Max, like as little
Yeah,
features. And
It doesn't
stuff.
have to be physical media. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God, everybody almost lost me. Holy fuck!
The way he pumped him as he was going away, that's crazy. Oh my god.
Then the guy's just slapping the barricade right in front of him, just tapping
It's,
it. Good
it's a
stuff.
Ring of Honor staple, that is.
Oh yeah.
He's
It
heading
made me
up.
so happy that you could like faintly hear people slapping the barricade for Brian at All In.
Yeah.
That's what I always do at the.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck!
He died on that, dude. What a good wrestling match. Damn.
When I'm at the deadlock shows, you always see me shaking
Yeah.
the fuck out of the barricade every time something sick happens.
Yeah.
Damn.
That
Awesome.
was a sick match.
Yeah, that was great.
We're halfway through, boys, right?
Mhm.
Yep. But we
Got some
leave
Monsters Ball up next.
Ring of Honor.
Sad.
We go back
We'll
to
get
TNA. Put the link in the chat for y'all. This
Yes,
is Abyss versus Jeff Hardy versus Rhino versus Sabu. Had to get some
sick.
Sabu in here.
Yes, sir. We got Grin Grappler Sabu too later this month, right? Which is gonna be awesome. While we're waiting for everyone to fire this up, folks, I want to reiterate again: smash the like button.
Smash the
We,
fuck out of it. You know what I mean?
Very, very happy to see everyone tuning in with us here. Again, this will be a monthly deal. And if you remember, you're going to get Cage Match Chronicles, Pro Time Capsule. So,
By the way,
very, very exciting. Yes.
we'll be finding out, I guess, what promotion we'll be covering on Cage Match Chronicles this month after we watch all these matches. So stay tuned, brother.
big
Locked
business.
in.
Novi, whenever you're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Great stuff. God, I love this arena, like just the stage, the arena, I guess not arena, studio, whatever.
Yeah, the
So
tunnel
sick.
thing.
Yeah.
This is when they have the double, where they have babyface and heel tunnels, right?
Is it?
I think so. I think
I only
there's.
see one.
I think on the other side of the building.
They have more opposite sides of the building.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah,
Completely
which
forgot
is
about
crazy.
that.
It's actually crazy.
God, yeah, I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that. Wow.
Did they do
That's
like
taking it
separate
to-
locker room stuff?
Yeah, it's a separate locker room thing, but that takes it to the next level.
Look
Look
at
at
Rhino.
Rhino's incredible shape here.
Yeah, he is. Good lord.
Looks just about the same as we saw him the other night at the Dean show.
Yeah.
Just more jacked.
Absolutely.
Scott
This is our guy.
The theme of the century. Oh my god, I love
Yeah, this
it.
theme is godly.
So this would be like this is after they work each other at One Night Stand, right? Because
What year is
the
this?
first One Night Stand is June 05, and then this is October 05.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So they worked
Right.
Hammerstein for WWE, and then they did this, and crazy.
My God, Colt, 5 late night Grin Gold memberships.
Boom,
Thank you,
boom.
brother. 5. Nobody, do you want to do the countdown?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here you go. Thank you, Colt.
Huge thanks, Colt.
Appreciate you.
If anyone got one of those memberships, please thank Colt.
Yep. And tell your friends to come hang out in the stream for a little bit because there's some gift memberships that are waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We have I don't know this, there's no way I prove this, but I'm quite confident. I think we have the highest like turnover rate ever, right, in that regard.
Yeah. We're beasting.
Conversion rate, I should say. Yeah. We have to, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I see how many unique viewers we have, and I see how many members we have, and they're like the same number most shows. So
Mhm.
hilarious. We appreciate it.
Oh my
Sabu
God.
consistently has incredible theme songs, dude.
Yeah.
They're so sick.
Did you see TNA did like a video for Sabu? Did you see that?
I did,
'Cause he was
yeah.
there, yeah. It's cool. Myers was in there,
Awesome.
Dango, Dreamer. It's cool.
He's ready to go. So he was about to run it
Yeah.
right there. He was about to run straight out of the building. Shit.
I'm starting to think I watched this match before.
May have.
It got posted quite a lot after
It did, yeah.
Sabu's passing.
It was way before that. I feel like I remember some of the stuff.
People see a lot of the TNA stuff just because their YouTube is crazy. They have so much stuff on
Exactly,
YouTube.
yeah. I think it was just something like that. It just popped up.
Yeah, it's wild.
Maybe.
You guys ever look
Jeff
at Jeff
Hardy.
Hardy's Instagram?
Yeah, it's weird.
Funny, bro. It's hilarious, man.
Does he keep
He's
singing
out
on
there,
that?
dude. He
Is
was
that-
singing when I was looking at it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right.
He posted a video today talking about like the Antichrist.
Oh, that's good.
So
I
say?
still
He's
have
doing
yet to
well.
see him, like just in public. So many people have seen him in Fayetteville. I still have yet to see him, bro. I'm so upset. As if this video. People saw him at a fucking Sky Zone, a trampoline park. I was like, what the
that
fuck?
rules.
And everybody got fucking, all my friends got pictures with him. I was like, yo, y'all don't even like wrestling. Tell them
Yeah.
to
Oh,
right
Sabu.
now.
Oh my God.
My understanding is he's like awesome in that setting too. He's like the
Yeah.
nicest guy.
Oh yeah.
Does he live in Fayetteville?
Yeah.
He lives in Cameron. He lives in Cameron.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought he lived in his hometown.
Yeah, right. Like it's like 30 minutes out from Fayetteville, probably. So like whenever he's going to like shopping with his daughters or whatever, or like just
Yeah.
he's always in Fayetteville.
I didn't even know that. That's sick.
They have like hilariously big houses, him and Matt, right?
Mhm.
And he's
I've seen
Especially
Matt
Matt.
before.
Matt is
Matt's spot is
like,
insane.
you got a
dude.
compound.
Yeah,
It's-
legitimately.
I'm pretty sure it's like just a massive plot of land, and it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you're gonna build your house here, I'm gonna build my house here, and then go or something. Live like
That
that.
rules.
It's fucking
They
massive.
lived there for a while too, because I think that's in their documentary.
Oh, look, Sabu.
Is he weekend?
Yeah.
Right on the eye.
It looked like he just got busted open on the, like, legitimately got busted open. It looked like 'cause
Mhm.
he looked surprised by it.
Speaking of busted open.
Oh
yo,
yeah, he definitely.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's
yo,
like a
when
boxing
Josh
fight.
Alexander got fucking busted open by doing that
Oh,
suplex, that
Yeah.
shit was so sick to me.
It
I
was
was
like
like, yo,
great color too. It looked awesome.
That was unbelievable. Added so much to that match
Mhm.
and that feud, really.
Josh has been he's been doing his thing.
He's been pretty good. Yeah, he's been pretty awesome.
I really enjoyed him.
He's good, man. I'm telling you. Good wrestler.
Good role for him. All that
It's
good
just-
stuff.
It's like, it's just the role thing. Exactly that. It's just, he's the way, just how hard he works alone makes
Mhm.
most of his matches watchable, to be honest. His engine and his effort is amazing.
They
Yeah.
could run him versus Roddy every show. I would play, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree.
And Joe was talking about it too. Like in TNA, he was like pinned as the like if a big star was coming in,
Mhm.
they would pair him with Josh, and he was like, now they're gonna have the match, you know. So like the expectations were always crazy high.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Same
just
with the Osprey matches. For me, at least, I didn't like them that much. Jesus,
I
I
liked
really-
one of them a lot more than
I
the other.
enjoyed-
Can't
I
remember
enjoyed
which
them
one.
both. They both bought me. Those are definitely my favorite like Alexander matches. I wouldn't even say like his best performances, but my favorite match.
You haven't seen the Dirty Dango match, bro.
Exactly, not best performances, just fun matches. You know,
oh,
start hooping in there.
I follow him on Twitter now because I felt bad that I posted a highlight reel and he responded to it. And I didn't follow him. I felt bad, so I followed him. He tweets about the NBA a lot. I haven't really got any problem with him so far. He seems to be a nice fella. Oh,
oh,
the paint all over Abyss.
yeah, excruciating.
Do you remember at Bound for Glory last year when they did that ill-fated, insane ladder match and like Jeff painted the fucking canvas or whatever? Do you remember this? The ring
I
mat.
don't know if I do.
Oh man, it was like the whole setup was like Jeff's art.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Shit, I'm gonna try and find a photo of it. Try and put it on the screen.
It's a
It was
lot
the
of
one
Jeff's
where,
hard one place, man.
It was the one where Brian Myers does the edge spear off the ladder. It was like a tribute.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
The real star of the show.
Yeah, right. Look at Sabu. Just charging around at full tilt. There you go. Nice. Good punch.
No,
That
rule.
Fucking bleeding. Fuck it.
what a beast!
Oh.
Jesus.
Ow! Fuck.
Brando's beasting in this match.
He's so sick, dude.
He's swinging that fucking kendo stick. Good lord.
I assume he'll be back, but not letting him like gore anybody on an AW show is very annoying to me.
Slow burn, bro.
Yeah,
Slow burn. Get to Texas. He's gonna go. He's gonna go Don Callis in Texas, and the place is gonna blow. Here's
You might watch
the.
his ROH match?
I did
no,
not.
I was talking about on AW TV.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Let's look at the.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the main event. Remember, it was the match where everyone was scared. Like Matt and Jeff had both died. Yeah.
No, I have no recollection of this.
It was the main event of Bound for Glory, and everyone was like tweeting Jeff may have died in the ring and stuff, and he just won. It was very funny.
Look at a vicious point. No, over there.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Trouble afoot, boys. It's not like Jeff to find a ladder to dive off, huh?
Very true. Very true. Does he have a... Oh, he does. Yeah, he's a weight belt. Rendered.
Look at the lads having to figure out how they're going to get from A to B here. They got to get up to the... Just... It's just like speed.
Yeah. Just nudging him with it slowly.
Come on, slowly. We're headed in the right direction here.
Novi,
Is this where he does the,
you've seen this, right?
I
Yes.
think this is why I watched this match.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Khalid, you're yes, you're right.
Okay. I was like, okay, they're setting up something that looks a little familiar here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did the same thought process, Khalid. They exact same.
Meanwhile, Sabu mad as hell that the fans are in their seats. Jesus. Oh my God.
One more, that would do it.
Always forget that Jeff's like sneaky tall. Always forget.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay down.
Sabu's like, I better get on with this. Uh-oh.
Oh, I remember. This is kind of.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Jesus.
Oh,
I got an ad. No.
jeez.
Dude, that is horrible, man. Jeez. His entire weight on the midsection.
All right, do y'all see Jeff just climbing up, bro?
Oh yeah.
He's climbing,
good.
yeah.
He's about to reach stage. He's on the stage on top.
It's one of the craziest ones he ever did, right?
Yeah, easily. Yeah, because he just does it to like. Obviously, there's a table there, but I don't think there's like anything under them actually.
No.
He just
And
does it.
he barely misses the stage. His head barely misses.
Yeah, barely misses the stage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
There's so much
god.
ground he has to cover there, man.
Yeah.
That's one of those deals where, like, if you slow-mo, like Khalid's about the stage, like, if you slow-mo that, there's so much stuff that could have gone wrong there, and he just
Mhm.
kind of just does it and goes,
Fuck it.
look at Mitchell's hairline. Holy shit. Oh
It's
my
also wild,
God.
like, you see all this shit. Jeff didn't really get like a major injury until like how long in his career?
That
Well,
is
besides like concussions.
that's noteworthy and a question worth asking. But the point really to make is 20 years later, Jeff Hardy is TNA's biggest star.
True. Yeah, fair.
20 years. We're not rounding up here. Like, it's actually 20 years ago now. And he is comfortably TNA's biggest star. He's having good matches on occasion,
Yeah.
which is even wilder. Like, Clete, I don't know if you saw it, but if you're a Jeff Hardy fan, you should watch the match he had with Dolph on TV. Genuinely watch it. It's like actually good. It's stunningly good.
I was, man, like I remember I was getting like when he had hit the AEW. Oh my god. Oh my god. When at the end of his AEW run, I was like, yo, like Jeff Hardy might be good again. Because I remember
Yeah,
he flipped
dude.
off Moxley,
He was.
right? He had that match with Moxley, he flipped him off, and I was like, holy shit. Like,
He
oh
had
my
those
God.
like that random run. It was like 4 singles matches that were like really
Yup.
good.
He can do
It
it,
was-
man. Yeah.
It was Swerve, Mox,
oh fuck.
oh my
Darby?
God. Darby.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget the last one, but yeah, he had like a nice over. I was like, oh yeah, we're about to get heel run Hardy. It's about to get nasty.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah. As soon as Matt left, you kind of knew, right? Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
it's just
Oh,
it's an
yeah.
example of why we need as many places to work as possible because he still has something to offer, man. He
Mhm.
does. Like, he just does, straight up. Like, he's doing good. And I will say, I do feel bad I shouldn't say I feel bad. I don't give a fuck, really. But I don't like when people pretend that, like, AEW messed that up because, like, you know, they clearly wanted to put the belts on the Hardys,
Yeah,
right?
that was
Like,
the plan.
when people do that, that's kind of unfair. But again, I
Yeah.
don't feel bad because, you know. Oh, my God.
Dang right.
Oh my god. Faceplant bump that somehow split in the middle, dude. Like,
Yeah.
why did it break like that?
Look at Abyss.
People are literally standing up, just doing like this, just pumping their fists, losing their shit.
Oh,
No.
Great sell. I love the slumped, like, movie shot
Yeah.
scene there, you know? Horror villain gets shot, like, boom, just flat. Oh my god, Jeff's back.
somehow.
He is in agony, dude. Wow.
Look at the way he's walking.
Firing right hands. Give me a back elbow. I'm just going to walk into it. Oh my god, what is Rhino doing?
About to take this bump.
And where is
he's
right?
about to-
What? Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ow! I haven't seen this in years.
Yeah, ridiculous mess, dude.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Sabu said, we're not fucking done. Wait. Oh my
Dude, the same thing happens when they do like Rhino and Raven. No, they do Sabu and Raven, I think, versus Rhino and Jarrett, and they do the same thing where Rhino breaks up the pin late and like Sabu's in there. It's fucking, I don't know if that was like a bit they had. I don't know what that was, but that was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
We're about to have
That's
a
a-
huge change of pace.
I was going to say, similar match coming up here, folks.
Yeah, but the next match is beast too. To be fair,
It is, yeah.
Look at Jeff, bro. Oh
yeah,
my
that was a mistake.
God.
It was the choices were made there, but it's worth it. Bound for glory, bro. That's our WrestleMania.
Let's go. Let's go.
Where's
All right,
Pottsville on Jeff Jarrett's podcast? He would talk about it, and he like really believed people thought of it that way. So
Mhm.
adorable. He's like, Bound for glory. That's our WrestleMania. It's like, yeah, man.
I always thought it was Slammiversary, like forever.
Everyone
did
does,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Everyone sees the top TNA shows as either Lockdown or Slammiversary. Everyone
Yeah.
did. But they constantly tried to convince you it was Bound for Glory, and Jeff thinks it worked. He thinks they were like, he thinks there's kids out there going, man, if I could only be on Bound for Glory. And maybe there is. Who knows?
Which is weird because, like, did they ever concede on that?
No.
Because, like, doesn't Christian Cage come back on, like, Doesn't he come back on Slammiversary? Does
He comes back
get-
on the one we watched earlier, the Joe and Aries one.
Yeah. That's right, because I remember watching that.
Yeah.
And going,
But-
fuck, I could have seen.
They still, that year, they do the Bound for Glory series, still builds Bound for, like, still Bound for Glory. And it's the only one they kept too, right? Like when they got rid of all the others, Slammiversary and
Yeah.
Bound for Glory stayed. To be fair, they kept Slammiversary. It's my bad. Oh my god, the big lads are already moving. I'm gone ahead here. My bad. I gotta go back. Jesus, I look around. I saw lads charging at each other. My bad, everyone. Sorry. Playlist
Look,
here. My apologies.
Links in the chat.
Links in the chat. Everyone, we're gonna start over. I'm sorry. I'm very scared here. I looked over and I saw them running at each other. I was like, oh Jesus. I assume the TNA replay would go a little longer.
I was
But yeah.
absolutely watching the build to this match as a child. I absolutely saw
Henry
the,
and
the weekly TV
Big
for
Show?
this
Yeah.
match.
Well, this whole thing is fucking awesome. This whole
Yeah.
feud and just like
Mhm.
yeah, this is the run of Mark's career, obviously.
This is the world title run, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hall of Pain, yep.
Big gold, brother. Novi, whenever you're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
Look at,
look at that
look
belt.
at the lads. It's time, folks. Change your pace. Got some heavyweights in there.
Mm-hmm.
This show look is so sick. The
Yeah.
fucking goatee.
Big Show was awesome, man. This is
Yeah,
so nice. Fuck. Such a shame the damage to the oh, that was what I saw, by the way, the running collar and elbow.
By this point, had Show started incorporating camo into his gear? Is he still?
This
Straight black.
is he might have done it a little bit before, but the time you're thinking of, I think, is after this. I think
It's not long before the beanie though, the camo beanie. Not long.
no, because that's
Bro,
when he turns heel after this. The body shots were crazy, dude.
The camo gear is like that shit. I remember being a kid, like, yo, what the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah. He looked ridiculous.
I fucking loved this beanie.
He was
I
so-
loved it.
The run he had before this was when he has the blue. Remember the blue?
Mhm.
And like,
Yeah, with fucking Jericho.
yeah. You need
The
to
blue
mix
is
it up,
quite
man.
scary.
You need different action figures, you know? It's like
The lighting of the crowd is just very odd.
It's bizarre.
yeah, this is when they started doing that shit, man.
Ugh.
It's
Like the
very
theme-
2023 AEW.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Terrible.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Mark took like a Beal, kinda.
Headbutt.
Oh, headbutt. He sold his own headbutt because he fell down almost. Yes!
Stan Lane.
It's a damn party.
Stan Lane / the big OG Doc Gallows. The fire slap was very the latter, I must say. Mark is staggering.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
this-
the fucking We Hate Cena guy. He's in the crowd.
For those of you who've never seen this, this is like very soon after he's won the belt because he wins the belt. Shit, this has got one of his first. I mean, he doesn't have a super long run. People think it was longer because it was so awesome, you know?
Yeah.
I've never seen this match.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
God.
Look at Show go, dude. You need to watch Novi if you haven't, or you haven't rewatched anyway. The chop block. If you haven't watched the Sheamus Big Show match, you need to see that. That match is amazing.
What year is this? 2011.
That's 2012. It's like it genuinely is like an 80s like New Japan match or something. It's fucking insane. Beat the hell out of each other. Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god!
Oh,
He landed fully on his damn lower back. Good God!
Look at the size of Mark Henry's arms, man. Look.
wild.
Oh my god, he's doing limb work like Mina Shirakawa.
And Big is going to sell it. He's going to sell it.
Slow-mo on that was amazing. I'm sorry, man. I know this is not like for everyone, but there's always a place for shit like this. Look at these fellas.
Bro. Just two big fuckers going in there and like just doing shit.
There's always a place for it. Especially when they're good. Like when they actually know what they're doing, it's like, oh shit, you know.
The size of his thighs are crazy.
Ridiculous.
His quads and shit. Oh my lord.
You've probably heard it, Buster, but the famous Myers story where they were doing like it was him and someone else first big showing handicap matches on house shows. And the show goes, "You ever worked with a giant before that can work?" They're like, "No, man." Yeah, I saw him do. I saw him with Primo and Epico on house show. A handicap match, Primo and
My
Epico
God.
like, on third beast.
I think the only time I ever saw him work was Mania 30 Battle Royal. The Dre.
Yeah. Does he win? No.
Cesaro,
right?
Cesaro throws him over.
He wins the next one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a very interesting stage.
It is.
What is it? What?
Look, it's got like chain.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like panels, but they have like waves. I don't know. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Look at
The
this.
aesthetic of this era of WWE is overall always pretty fucking weird.
Were they doing the Raw exclusive pay-per-views and SmackDown exclusive pay-per-views at this time, or was it
Pretty sure, right? Or were they doing super shows at this time?
They're doing super shows, yeah. Because this is around the time where like every week Raw is called the Raw Super Show and just everyone's on it. Because remember, there's that time where like SmackDown has their own roster and Raw just has both. It's really weird.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've
apparently,
given up on that.
shows in the Mania 32. Oh, he does do the Shaq spot in that match. Never mind. You're right. My bad. Good Lord. LB, do you know how this match ends?
No.
Sick.
Oh, my God. Okay.
That's
We're
awesome.
beasting.
That is awesome. Look at this cerebral limb work here from Big Mark.
It's taking us to school, brother.
God, I remember I couldn't watch this match live. Well, first of all, I never bought pay-per-views because I was 11. But I would always go to watch wrestling. But I don't know why. I didn't watch this one. But I woke up the next morning. This is a morning routine of mine where I went to WWE.com every morning because I was a mark. And I saw like the ending of this match, and I was just like, "Holy fuck, they did it!"
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, because I wouldn't be able to watch shows live as a kid because of school.
Mm-hmm.
So every Tuesday, I would wake up real early so I can get as much of Raw in as I could.
Oh my God. Oh no. Dude, the ring bounced almost.
Yeah,
it looked like. Oh my God. Double down.
I'm starting to think maybe I do.
Double down.
See if I can remember the finish. I'm starting to think maybe I've seen it before.
It may involve another wrestler, maybe in a. Maybe.
I'll have to see.
As the lads are whacking each other. Darren, remember from 9 months, this match has reminded me that I saw Big Show and Regal have a singles match live on Raw in 2012.
Wow.
Are you familiar with that, Joe?
I'm going to look into it.
Let's go. Thank you for the 9
Big
months,
Show.
Darren. Appreciate you.
See, the last time I fell for this, though, was that Dango Regal video that they fooled me with. Yeah, look, same thing, 1 minute 38.
Oh, fuck.
Columbus, Ohio. OH.
Ohio.
I think that's a confirmed shoot. He was quite confused. He was like, "Why do you know that?" I was like, "They do it on TV, dude. You were there."
Oh, look at fucking.
Look at Show.
Oh, let's go.
And he works the booth. He said, "Fuck the hard cam, bro. The people are ready. I've been here for 10 years. Fuck them." Oh man,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
look at him.
awesome. This is actually like really impressive. That
It's really sick, dude. Kaden Lee, the timestamp is 8:06, 8:07, 8:08, 8:09, 8:10.
Goozled.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what goes up? Oh. That was one of Taz's favorites. So what goes up must come down. Is one of his favorite calls. Show is in agony, dude. Look at him.
Yeah. Oh.
Looks like me after a Big Mac.
Joe, have you seen the 2018 singles match on main event between Machine Gun and Kurt Hawkins?
I have not. Can we get a runtime on that, please, Riley? That sounds
Before we
very
fall for it
interesting.
again.
Yeah, very interesting.
Oh god, knockout punch incoming. Hello, Braden.
Finley. Oh, he kicked him in the dick. He kicked him in the dick.
What's wrong with Slam?
Why are you laughing at me?
Did you already said?
No.
He said, "Welcome, Braden."
Johnny Bernie, 199 super chat. Rank these. Wait, what? Oh, rank these. WrestleMania 1, All In, 2018, Starrcade 83, Barely Legal 97.
I can't do this.
I would have Barely Legal 97, one with a
Me
bullet
too.
out those.
Yeah.
I would then go All In 18, Starrcade 83, which I don't even particularly like, and then WrestleMania 1's not very fun to watch.
I would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. WrestleMania 1 and Starrcade 83 are not really shows that I would like recommend you watch, to be honest. All
That's
Out
the first
2018.
Starrcade, right? I'm not right. I'm not.
Yeah,
insane.
yeah. No, you're right. All In is probably like the highest rated show generally online, but there's a lot of stuff on that show that I think is aged very poorly, and I'll leave it there.
Right.
And so yeah, not that Barely Legal was aged, you know. Oh my god! Right. Oh my god!
That was a hell of a bump.
Shit.
Holy shit,
dude! He just like collapsed there on the mat. It was crazy.
Okay, Lee, I asked this question to Novi. Do you know how this match ends?
No, I've never even seen this.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Beautiful stuff.
You expect honestly, who do you think you're talking to?
Well, you'll see why I asked here in a second. Okay, you'll see why I asked.
For those of you that are not behind the paywall, we were talking about how Kaden Lee has got himself in a position where his bit on the wrestling channel is that he doesn't watch wrestling, and we were talking about how he's like conned us all. It's quite unfortunate, really, but it's what he's done. You have to respect it,
Yeah. I need to break kayfabe for Colt. I'm not getting paid for this show. I'm just here.
It's true. It's true.
More for us, Khalid. More for us.
Yeah, I don't deserve it.
He's headed up, boys.
I don't like that at all,
brother.
Oh my god, the way he has to go up there. Look at that.
Oh, something blow.
Wow. Not our first for the night, but it's definitely going to be our biggest if he hits it. Oh my god. Show's holding on for it. There it is. Yeah, so I wanted to try and Kaden Novi. This was when Danielson cashes in.
Right, yeah.
I knew that you were trolling because I kind of remembered the moment.
Pretty famous finish.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hell in a Cell thing on the moment.
Yeah.
And don't Del Rio and Cena just wrestle like with that?
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
Beast.
Which I would like to see too. Cena's a good wrestler. I'd like to see two actually good and creative wrestlers do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Did that match get good reviews or?
Probably not, right? I'm saying that I did watch the match, but I don't. Because I don't remember it, I assume it wasn't that good, right?
I have no idea.
Also
Del Rio was, obviously no one's rushing to watch Del Rio at this point. Some of his stuff's good, and a lot of it is just terribly boring and uninteresting. So
Dave gave it a 4.
There you go, man. So maybe it's good, Del Rio does have him good. The double turn match with Dolph is really good, but it's just he's very flat as a, especially as a babyface. That babyface run is fucking
horrible,
awful,
horrible stuff.
He works for Show a lot, ironically.
He does, yeah.
People are excited. That's old Doc Amon there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. We're going to let the video. I was going to say we're going to just move on. just watching two very large men be put on
Stretch
stretchers.
it out. Yeah.
Just sit here quietly asking Kaden how his day was. Kaden, how was your day anyway?
It was good. I saw my girlfriend for the first time in a week, and we went to Disney for a little bit.
Peace.
Sick.
So
How was
fun.
Disney?
It was good. It was a good little time.
Nice.
Good.
Put the link in the chat for you guys.
There's a very interesting fact that some may not know about me. I've never seen this.
Very
match
interesting.
before.
What?
Fact.
Okay.
Please don't assume I've said things like that.
That's
Fact.
Pride Month, brother. Pride Month.
I've never seen this match before.
Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Funny way for that to be introduced, but
Yeah, I'd rather it went down another direction. But
it's
all right.
fine. What's up? What were you saying?
I've just never watched this match before.
Wow.
Yep.
Caden Lee moment.
Yeah, I actually have seen this.
Oh, lit him up, bro.
Oh.
Good work, Kaden.
All right.
Yeah,
This was
I,
your
uh,
pick, to be fair. So.
Yeah. A year and a half ago, I think I went and watched the entire. I'd never seen All In, so I went and watched it, and I did skip Okada's match, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
There's something. I think I skipped Hangman's match too, if that's what
Why?
it was. For
Anyway.
other obvious reasons.
Main event time.
No, whenever you're ready, brother.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
We're just talking.
Yeah,
Five.
you're fine.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we should note, because if you've never seen this, the elephant in the room is that this time got cut crazy, right?
Mhm.
Like slashed because of other guys that we just mentioned going over time.
Mhm.
I think this is still awesome. It does get like ridiculous at the end because you can tell they're trying to figure out what part of the match they're keeping and what part of it they're getting rid of. But pretty cool trivia though that Ray Jr. is in the main event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is anything happening on the screen for you guys?
No,
No,
just the
no.
graphics.
Riccaboni's talking right now.
Oh, okay.
I was scared.
Imagine.
Thanks
Main
again,
event canceled?
Darren. Yeah. The UFC apparently happened last night, right? Did you see that?
Yeah, the fighter had a fucking seizure.
Crazy.
And then her opponent at the press conference said that was very unprofessional. And then the guy said, "Do you know what happened?" And she said, "I heard she had a seizure."
What I don't know because I know nothing about it. What I reckon she's saying is that like her weight cut was done poorly. That's what I guess she's saying. That's my
Okay.
guess. I don't know because they cut like crazy.
I got
weight,
owned.
right?
Yeah.
Crazy. No, you can get owned. It sounds it's unprofessional. Sounds ridiculous for that, but I think that's probably what
Right.
she's alluding to.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because that sometimes happens with. Obviously, the weight cutting thing needs to be investigated, but they never will.
Yeah,
So.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just wait until someone dies and they'll go, well, things happen. Thank you, Darren, again for the message and joining for the super chat. I wanted to quickly note those again. And what a cool looking show this was, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome stage.
Yeah.
This is the one that Cody and Oldest stole, right? That's what I hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ray is so late on his entrance.
Love
Put a
the
cigarette
moment
out. He's putting a cigarette out.
That is not Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I was like, that is not.
Let me tell you something. I mean this with love. I mean this with respect. I had some SmackDown on because Lord Oracle was there. They might have to start putting some sound in when Ray Phoenix comes out, bro. Oh my god.
my god.
Because he has a big entrance. If you just walk out, it's fine.
Yeah.
Some people aren't over. It's fine. It's life in it. If you have a big entrance, though, it's like it
yeah,
comes
he's getting
off
crazy
weird. Man.
reactions.
Yeah, it's a
All
shame.
video on
Hopefully
Twitter.
it changes. I like Ray Phoenix a lot. Here he is,
Yeah, this gear is awesome.
one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. A legend.
Mm-hmm.
What a squad.
Yeah, there's some wrestlers like this may just be a me thing. I don't know. Like you have favorite wrestlers, right? You have a personal connection to, and then there's some wrestlers you just like sincerely admire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying right. I don't fucking know Rey Mysterio. Maybe I'm sure he's not perfect. No one is, right? But like, I like Rey Mysterio very
Yeah.
much. You know?
He's
Like,
very
when-
easy to like.
Yeah, like
Well,
when
yeah.
he went in the Hall of. This is so embarrassing to say. It's the truth. When he went into the Hall of Fame, I was like proud. and I'm like
Yeah,
30 years younger than him. But I was like, fucking good for you, right? You know?
Yeah. We watched him, we were kids.
Yeah, it's just
It's valid to feel that way.
he just represents like what wrestling is in a good way to me, you know? Like
Yeah.
Him doing that New Japan match was insane. That still doesn't feel real to me. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Did that.
This
Very
whole
sad that
time
we
is
never
insane,
got
dude.
more of that.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm the only thing, like, I'm glad. I wish we got more of him in this kind of Wild West situation.
Mhm.
I am glad the Dom thing panned out though. Like,
Yeah.
imagine he did all of this with Ron and Dom just like got
Sucked.
released in 2022 as a babyface, and that was it. You know, at least it panned out, and they had the Mania match together, which is amazing.
Incredible.
So,
Yeah. Good match.
the fucking Snoop Dogg entrance,
match,
and yeah. So at least it worked out. It would have been brutal if they just did all that for absolutely nothing. But I do agree. There's obviously some matches you can't help but kind of go, wow, like imagine that on a certain stage, right? But it's easy to forget, man. Like when Ray leaves in 2015, the perception is he's done.
Mm-hmm.
He changed that, definitely. Away we go, folks. Main event time. Ooh.
There you go.
So we're starting with punches. Oh.
My God, Bandito.
Bandito is amazing, man.
Yeah.
I reckon you could get a lot of people with trivia if you was like, Bandito in the first all-in main event. I reckon people would totally forget. I really maybe I'm wrong.
I agree.
I mean, he didn't really like show up for good on the scene until like a couple years ago, right? I mean, like he was in ROH, obviously, but
Ring of Honor, yeah. The problem is Ring of Honor just didn't have a lot of
yeah
for that time.
Yeah,
because he's the champ, right? Ring of Honor then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was Ring of Honor champ like right at the end of Ring of Honor.
Yeah, because he gets COVID, right?
Yeah, he got COVID, and then Gresham won the interim. They did the unification in Dallas.
Yeah, because he beats Rouge for the belt.
Yeah, hilarious match that was.
Which one?
The Gresham match.
Oh, the lethal one. Yeah. Emergency Joe lethal match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh baby. Oh my goodness.
God damn.
Ray Phoenix chemistry with the Young Bucks is something to marvel at.
Mm-hmm. Cool gear from him too.
He's just cool as fuck, really. Ray Phoenix. Him and Penta both.
Good Lord.
Whew.
Crow Cop's final kick, according to Excalibur.
Man.
Wasn't Bandito? He was also doing Dragon Gate around this time, wasn't he? He was on like Dragon Gate, PWG. I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to think about like what the perception of him was this time. Look at the people here. Wow.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Wow.
I've never seen his Dragon Gate stuff. I've never. I
haven't either.
Yeah.
I know it was. Yeah, it was him and what's that guy's name? Flamita, I believe it.
Yeah.
They're like a tag team. They had like a trio thing going on.
And he also was in Ring of Honor, wasn't he? In that. Yeah. See, this is one of those things that like I think people know, but I do feel like a lot of if you just watch this today and you wasn't watching back then, you probably don't appreciate like the way people looked at Kota back then, you know?
Yeah, man. He was
like,
a fucking machine.
Oh my God, look how he's moving, man. Yeah.
I wish he was able to just like wrestle comfortably today. You know what I mean? I don't even to be this, but fuck.
Yeah, see, he's an example of a style. He did not age very gracefully, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Apparently he's getting healthier and healthier these days, so
I hope so, man. I would love for nothing more for them to come back at full strength and us to kind of go. That was weird. That couple years he was off, right? Like,
yeah.
He got new gear made not that long ago and posted about it, and it's pretty sick. And he's been healing a lot from the injuries. Just taking.
It'd be pretty. I mean, if we could see him wrestle at all, that'd be fucking awesome. I've never seen him. So
I've obviously never seen him. It'd be awesome, man.
Put him in the gauntlet if he's able to wrestle. You know what I mean?
This
show perfect for him.
Yeah.
This show looks so cool. Dude.
Looks awesome, right?
Yeah. Looks so cool.
Nick took that, or Matt took that DDT and said, "Oh my god." You can literally hear the cameraman going, "You got to go home. You got to go home."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, well, at least the Umbrella Man got to have his fucking NWA title match, or whatever the fuck he was. I shouldn't say NWA title match because there was an actual NWA title match on this show, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think Okada and Skull is still going on, I think. Oh, fuck. Ibushi Bandito minutes. Oh! Imagine what this would look like with like just 5 more minutes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I remember that Stephen Amell was on this card?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very historic show.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of Stephen Amell, but
I feel like this is one of those things I just don't. I should know the lore, like more lore about it, but I just don't.
Well, All In.
Yeah, I should know more lore
It's
just
the
as a
thing-
fan. You know?
It's the show that
I
the
know
guy
about,
does
like-
the tweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about all that stuff, but you know,
Well, that's all it is. I mean, it's the only part of it that's like controversial. I mean, I don't care, but it's like it's funded by Ring of Honor, which at the time was a big debate and people were really upset about because it was people wanted it to be like fully independent.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, so people got mad about that because believe it or not, people have always been that way on social media. But the reason it's historic is because it's like clearly the test dummy for AEW.
Mm-hmm.
AEW's announced 4 months later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like this show, like immediately in the aftermath was when AEW rumors started. Like this is what led to it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my god, the Cracker Barrel. Bring back
Right,
Cracker Barrel
man.
matches.
Ray Jr. Damn.
oh,
Fuck.
Jesus.
That was scary. Look at Rey Mysterio. Come on now, fellas. Almost there.
Good lord.
Insane.
the lads are beasting.
So that's
TBI.
why, Novi, that's why when they bought Ring of Honor, they like got access to the All-In thing.
Yeah,
Before
I
they couldn't, yeah.
Even that I know, but like even just some of like the not knowing the time got super cut, like it just didn't register in my brain. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
More
It
stuff
was-
like that, you know.
Cody and Aldis went long, and Skull and Okada went like 15 minutes over.
That guy had a Joey Ryan King of Dong style shirt.
Yeah, Joey Ryan was very over at this point.
Yeah.
This was like
Oh,
peak of his.
what was this whole gimmick,
popularity.
guys? Did he do anything like?
Cock and penis and balls. And
There's a lot of people.
Oh,
There's a lot of people through history that have been popular. Don't make it right.
Yeah, because this is the show where he was brought
Turn
back.
the news on sometime, Kaden.
Joey Janela kills him, and then he's resurrected with.
I
a
wish.
Druid.
Fuck.
Yeah, I wish. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That was a
Fuck.
crazy
He got hit
bump.
on the head and then bumped hard on the. Oh my goodness. Good lord.
Oh,
Oh.
Yo, I remember when Kenny and Coda did that shit to Naito at like sometimes
Oh,
like
killed him.
and
Yeah.
damn near killed him in the
It
ring.
was at
remember
it
that,
was
yeah.
at fucking
Yeah.
fucking
Was
damn it.
Pax and some shit like that? Or
No, it was like the
What was it?
fighting game.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It was a really weird setting,
CEO.
wasn't it?
CEO.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a
CEO.
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 I'll give him hell in a cell.
Fucking A, bro. Let me get some
That's
Mercedes.
so
on
crazy.
one of
They
these.
did that shit
Oh,
at CEO, bro.
He just kicked Ray
that was a
Jr. in
crazy
the
spot
arse.
to have.
Naito took that bump.
Matt Jackson just kicked Rey Mysterio in the arse.
What the hell is that about?
Uh-oh.
Ray is moving at a speed here that is just godly.
Yeah. He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Do you know that, Kaden? Fun
He's
fact. Oh,
lagging.
Caden's gone. Yeah. Oh, I love when he walks through ropes like that. Boom.
I've seen someone post a clip of him doing that like SmackDown, and it was so quiet. I was so upset. How dare they?
Yeah.
Dude, I always forget him losing the tombstone spot. Oh. He like fell over in the background. Did you see it?
Yeah. He was trying to hang on as long as he could.
Oh. You underestimate how heavy Ray is.
Oh.
Jesus wept.
Good Lord.
No, I'm saying it's pretty fucking awesome as it is. To be fair, isn't it? Is it? Amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot more to this than I actually like. I kind of thought they'd gone home already, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
It's
more
kinda-
extensive than I thought based on your guys' like preface.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe this is one of those things where I've like my mind has forgotten what it actually looked like, you know?
That's what happened because I had heard so much about it, and when I had seen it, I was like, well, it does feel short for like a main event, and knowing how these guys work and like how extensive they like to go, but it because of it getting so much time cut, it feels like it just pushes this insane pace that makes it so special to watch.
Yeah. This might actually be better for being this pace, to be honest.
I agree.
To your point.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah, I agree. It's a party match for the ultimate party show.
Mm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus. Bandito is so awesome, man. Oh,
He needs to have a cool match. He needs to. Oh. Every time I watch him wrestle,
Yeah.
that's all I can think about. Supercard. Come on, guys.
Just give us something badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something from CMLL.
oh!
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Kicked him off his head. Oh!
Jesus, Ray.
So it's the super kick party, folks.
Boom.
Oh, my goodness. Some of the combination offense in this is insane.
Jesus,
Oh my
look.
god.
Just ridiculous pace they're pushing. Oh my god. Rick Knox.
He almost fucked it up.
Rick Knox doing this shit with his hands.
So bad. So bad.
To be in fairness to him in this case, can you imagine what his ears
Yeah,
sounds like, dude?
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. There it goes.
Suggested video for me is Ty Valkyrie defines
I
pure
got
lip
it.
sync
Get
capture.
it off my screen now.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
Ring of
also
Honor
said.
woman's pure title, Ty Valkyrie.
I don't think I'll be watching that video.
Yeah, we're good on that, actually.
Yeah, Ty.
We are good on that.
All right. What a time.
Hell
What a
yeah.
card. What a card that was.
That was a good time.
That was Grapscast. Again, monthly thing happening on LNG now. Khalid,
Yo.
now that we are finished, we are going to spin the wheel of promotions to decide what we'll be covering on Cage Match Chronicles on June 16th, I believe. So once he gets set up, we can spin that.
All
and then get out of
righty.
here.
Time for the glitchy wheel.
Yeah, this might look like shit. I'm just putting it out there, and it might be like really glitchy.
It's a little laggy,
but
guys.
We'll see the result. It'll be fine. It's whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
So we have the promotion wheel of fucking doom. That's
Oh
what's
my
going on
god.
here. This wheel was, this wheel was made. When did we start doing the outside of the wrestlers? When we start doing everything else?
I have no fucking idea. Well, the first one we did was 1987, right? Something
Yeah,
like that?
1987. Yeah.
You
Whenever
guys
that one
are
was.
crazy, man. Like I thought this was gonna have like 5 promotions on it. Holy shit.
Oh no. We have everything that's ever existed, or not ever existed, but just about.
Oh my god, DPW's on there.
It
This is
yeah.
incredible.
Sadly.
This is so awesome, dude.
All right. You boys ready?
Yes,
We're
sir.
stocking up on bold flavor. Ready to go?
Please,
Doesn't look that bad.
Please,
Yeah, it's spinning real well.
It's doing okay. Oh no!
No.
Oh my god! Folks, Khalid has immediately found himself some late night grin luck here on Grapscast. Amazing.
Holy
You
shit.
almost had Wrestling and Romance too, dude. That's amazing.
All that greatness that is on there. And what do we get?
Dude, it was right
The
next
fan.
to war.
All right.
Right, nigga. I was like, oh my god, we're getting more. Okay, let's go. And then it just
Here's the thing. Do you guys do this by just top matches, or do you pick out specific ones?
So it kind of varies. Like we'll throw in some of the top matches, but if there's specific matches that we're like,
Because you're doing all time, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh man, you'll be fine.
yeah. There's some good shit. We'll be.
We're just
I
gonna
just-
pick. We're not watching.
It's just
the top
funny.
players.
It's just
We're just
funny.
gonna pick.
It's very funny that fucking our first month back. We're
First
covering.
one.
Yeah.
Think on the bright side though. What better way to get
More
the
eyes.
format over than something everyone's familiar with, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Ben Dixon, $2 super chat. Big Grin rigging the wheel. Yeah,
Yeah. Big
this is Joe
Bob
Holbert.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
No, the more I think about this, man,
It's a good idea. Yeah, it works.
we can let's have a real think about this lineup. I think we should really have a think about it. Creative meeting. Because we should pick like classic matches, but ones that are not canon classics, you know? Like the ones they never talk about on TV.
Right. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Right.
All right, folks.
Sick.
Gonna do some plugs and get out of here. Joe Holbert,
Yes.
this is your time, pal. Plug whatever the fuck this is.
Thanks, mate. I'm on this thing called Late Night Grin, and
Yeah.
I think tomorrow I've got worldwide, and then we're going to do the TEW thing for all members. So if you're not a member, you $1.99 will get you access to that and a whole bunch of other stuff. There will not be a house show tomorrow just because we did a ridiculous town hall thing tomorrow yesterday. So no house show. So with that, Tuesday, WCW lives. Wednesday is the flagship. That's the big thing we have to stress, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday is the flagship. So please keep that in mind. We're doing all 4 hours. Again, I may miss some of it, but I should be there for almost all of it.
Mhm.
So that'll be Wednesday, and then the week will unfold as it will. But I want to thank you guys for bringing Grapscast here, bringing the Graps Podcast here. The first of many Graps on LNG, and what a great way to start. It's a great viewership for this, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you,
People
guys.
loved it. If you did indeed enjoy it, please like the video. Tell us stuff you want to see. And Cage Match Chronicles, you know, we're going to start with WWE clearly, but when it comes off the wheel, you're going to get a look at some wild stuff, I think, in the coming months. So
We've got-
sign up to be a member too.
For Cage Match Chronicles, we'll be doing promotions, years, and stipulations.
Yep.
And Pure Time Capsule is like a crash course watch along type thing. I think we're doing LCO this month, right, Khalid?
Yeah, we're doing Etsuko Mita and Mima Shimoda for PTC.
Wow.
Oh no, he's
Oh.
lagging.
We lost him.
The garage
Well,
door just opened.
There to be a wheel thing killed him, bro.
Yeah.
We should note too, those two shows are on the used to be better tier. So keep that in mind.
Novi, anything to plug?
That might be a pre-show this week. I haven't decided. The 4-hour Dynamite is a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm still unsure about. Oh shit, poor Khalid. There potentially will be a video this week. We'll see.
All right,
But you'll
cool.
find me on all these Graps pods.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah,
barring any outside
Novi is a
circumstances.
permanent member of the Graps podcast, so he will be joining Khalid and I on all these shows. I'll do Khalid's plugs for him since you got sniped. Twitch.tv/MXXJIMA. He, I believe, with Summer Games Fest coming up, he's going to be covering every show.
He's doing
and if
every
you're-
one that week.
If you're not familiar, let me just try and pull up the Summer Games Fest schedule really quickly. He's a fucking psychopath. Psychopath. All events. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different streams that he's going to be covering. They're not all on like different days, same days. He's just going to be covering them simultaneously. Psychotic. However, it should be a lot of fun. So join him with that or for that. Kaden Lee, do you have anything to plug?
No, I'll be here tomorrow for
Fair.
the TEW thing where I will be explained in real time, like everybody else, what is happening. Genuinely, like this is not this is not a work.
No idea.
I don't know a single thing. We did a meeting the other day about this. I was in bed and went to sleep, so I was not there, and I don't know anything.
It's going to be very funny. Khalid friendly looking over the LNG contract where I'm glad in AW. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, folks. Thank you for watching the first edition of Grapscast on LNG. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back. The Graps Pod specifically will be back on June 16th for Cage Match Chronicles WWE. We'll see you then.
I love WWE.
I love
Damn right, brother.
WWE. Later.